We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
The 1-2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. And the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a ball, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Back goes Reddick, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. First home run of the campaign for him, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Stubbs has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Jacob deGrom gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
At the ball.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Reined in, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to now to the plate, the Mets DH, Yoenis Cespedes, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Left center, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Jarrett Parker. The 0-1 pitch. Cespedes aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. But any thoughts of a throw will be academic here. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game, and he's safe.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The count now at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's running again to third. Diaz picks it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 20.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Cano, 37 years old, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things. A, is he still using?
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left. Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. DeGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yuli Gurriel goes down for the second out in the bottom half. In there for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Lays off 1-0. Cespedes, 33 years old. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Rogelio Armenteros is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Rogelio Armenteros.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. And a sixth run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now batting, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. A ball and a strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He grounds it sharply to third. There's Cano. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a. All set for the start of the fourth. At the plate, Wilson Ramos coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Stubbs gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired, 2 down now.
Number 9.
So it's back to the Jake Marisnick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jake Marisnick.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Marisnick is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Michael Brantley. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
To 2-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
0-2, here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, the second baseman.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marisnick is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. A pause and the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Altuve fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. in there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4.
Digging in for his second at bat, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it. I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still find themselves down 6-0. So here's Yoenis Cespedes, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.